Yo, what's up, guys? Why Not Be Reckless, aka Why Not Be Casting on one of the HCS commentators, and we have an emergency HCS weekly report that we have to put out today. I know I talked about that I wasn't going to be recording anything over the weekend because I'm working the United event, but this is huge, and we have to make a quick video about it, so let's get right into it. Today, we're going to be talking about Kuhlect and a super young talent who puts down so much damage on the map, has incredible movement, and wins most of his 1v1 gunfights. He's highly sought after in this year, even being scouted by some of the top professional players. We were singing his praises a little bit earlier on. Now it seems like everybody is on the bandwagon. Now Kuhlect quickly making a name for himself, and it's been really fun to watch his career. Not too long ago, Kuhlect posted a tweet, this was just 2 days ago, in fact, saying that not playing at Orlando and Worlds, stuff fell through. Good luck to the homies competing, be back next year. And this was really tough because, like, you're talking about a player that belongs in the league. There will always be a place for Kuhlect in this league, trust me. And I'm not talking about, open bracket, 30, top 36, top 40. I'm talking about legitimately should be on a top 8, top 16, because that's how good we know he is, and his potential, his ceiling is still rising. He's still getting better and better. He recently quote tweeted his own tweet just yesterday, in fact, at 1:34 p.m. Eastern, saying, "Stand by." We know Kuhlect likes to tweet these cryptic tweets, and it's fun to try to figure them out. Last time we saw Kuhlect, he was scrimming with that old KCP roster, now Native Red, but once Manny became available, Native Red kind of snatched him up. We saw him scrimming with them, and then eventually they swallow up Manny, and we're like, okay, that's fine. What happens to Kuhlect though? And then he went kind of quiet until we saw this tweet. Now he's saying stand by. So you ask yourself, what does that mean? I tried to look up scrims. I tried to look up everything. I couldn't find anything. I'm like, who? Like, I'm reaching out to people. Everybody's keeping their mouth shut. Nobody wants to talk to the big mouth. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm gonna dig even deeper. I found something interesting. Yesterday, 7:20 p.m. Eastern, literally just yesterday, while the United tournament was going on, Kuhlect was caught scrimming with Oxygen Esports, Triton, Bohm, and Nemesis, going against crowd pleasers Kratos, Carmea, Ixana, formerly known as Exhale, and Hive. And I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I think Oxygen Esports were starting to figure it out. It's starting to get into the same conversation as the complexities, the G1s, the G2s. We seem to have an up and down season, but they were starting to have an upward trajectory up until the United qualifier, where they were upset, in fact 3-0'd by Shopify Rebellion. Now you're bringing in Kuhlect, and I will say, it sucks because my man Chris Common seems to be left off the Scrim roster, and again, nothing official yet, by the way. It seems to be left off this roster, and Chris Common is the only original member of that Oxygen Esports going in from season 1, and the man's the real deal. Chris Common, not only is he a great leader, but just doing everything it takes to win. Whether it's being that dirty work player, whether it's getting a clutch multi-kill. Chris Common does so much for a team and has been doing it for quite some time. And I know for a fact, whether it's in the Oxygen Esports jersey or not, he's going to have a successful Halo career because he's good. He really is. But it seemed like Oxygen Esports were lacking a bit of firepower. We know that Triton's going to consistently put up numbers, stuff that stat sheet. We know Nemesis be having pop-off games too. Let's not forget that running riot that he got during, I believe it was during the winners finals of one of the Open Series tournaments. It was crazy. Bohm has some pretty swing games as well, but I think they needed a high damage dealer, a fast player, and Kuhlect might fit the mold for this. And it's going to be tough. It's going to be weird because, again, Chris Common is the one who does that dirty work. So I don't know who is going to be going forward. Who's going to be the one that to just hold the ball and just sit, watch angles, give off communication, and be that in-game leader? I'm not sure. But I will say, when it comes to firepower right now, they're not lacking. You're seeing in this game very much in this game, 19 kills, 9 assists. Literally, him and Schweyen just being that dynamic duo. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be good. Again, this is Oxygen Esports. Nothing set in stone yet. This is just one scrim from last night. Not even 24 hours ago. Not even 12 hours ago. So take it with a grain of salt. But I thought it was worth us going into and putting this out there. And we're gonna see roster lock is done for the top teams, to my knowledge. But open teams can still make changes, and maybe Oxygen are making one last change leading into Orlando. Well, guys, that was your HCS Weekly Report. I need to go get ready for this tournament for United because I'm about to cast literally in about an hour or two. So I'll catch you guys later. Upload this to YouTube real quick. I'm sorry, it's not going to have a thumbnail or anything fancy like that, but I'm going to get it out there. All right, guys.